come on in. We have 5 minutes until the show starts. Hi, Shar. 5 minutes until the show starts. I just wanted to make sure I gathered all the girls. What's up, Dewana? Thank you for being here. Our show is starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So grab a glass, cause we just gonna be talking. Oh my god, I made a wine glass in like 15 minutes. Your gay best friend. Isn't that so cute? It's like backwards for you all, but you get it. Your gay best friend. That is the cutest thing I've ever done in like 5 minutes. Thank you all so much. Yeah, so excited. This is my first IG live show. My actual first IG live show. So I'm excited. I'm not even worried about who's viewing. Nobody cares because eventually we start here and we grow. So come on in, share the live, send your friends, let everybody know what's going down so they can come on in and join your gay best friend. We got 4.5 minutes until the show comes on, or 3.5 minutes until the show starts. And I'm in my underwear under here, but you guys can't see that part, so we just chilling. We got some Chardonnay. Shout out to Char. Bam. You see, I don't even drink that much. How long have I had this bottle? Everything gold, baby. I love gold. Oh my god. What a day. I'm so tired, but this show is not going to be long. It's going to be about 30 to 45 minutes, if that. This is our first live show. So, yeah, we have 3 minutes until we're going on. Yes. Thank you all so much. Mind you, I've been editing a whole YouTube video before I even started this, and I haven't even finished. So after I put this up, I have to go finish editing that, put that up, and then I can relax. You know, my work has been done for the day. I've been working my ass off. You guys have no idea. Can you all hear me very well? Is that my Bessie and the Tessie? Hey. Alright, we got about 1.5 minutes before the show starts. Hey Gina, welcome. I'll slow starts in about less than 2 minutes. What's up, OA Blue? Thank you for coming. Our show is going to be starting very shortly in less than a minute. I just wanted to come live 5 minutes early so I can gather the girls so you all can call your friends. I hope you all can hear me very well. This music is not going to be on the whole time, I promise. This is kind of like the entrance music. You know when you're walking into a show and they got the music playing? We're trying good production here. And that's no shade to nobody. I'm just a perfectionist. Janelle! Our special guest has finally arrived, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to bring her up. Period. You see, it's 8:30 on the dot, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the dot, and we are on time. Look at God. How you doing today, Janelle? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. So I'll go ahead. We'll see if Janelle can get her. Thank you all for being here. Let's see if Janelle can get her thing working. I'm not sure what's going on. Come on, Janelle. So today we are going to just be discussing. Pardon me. Today we're going to be discussing some of the hot topics of the week. And Janelle this evening is my special guest, so I'm super excited about that. Just to give you a little background on myself and Janelle, Janelle is part of the Gag Nation. She wound up following me early on when I started first going on the show. Me and her just connected. Janelle is my Aquarian sister. She is someone who is very business-minded. Her and I have a lot of things alike, so I can't wait for her to come back up here. What's going on, Janelle? She also created our flyer, or I must say graphics for this evening. I can't answer your DM, girl, because then I'll get out of the live. This is so ghetto. I'm so annoying. I'm so frustrated. I'm scared. Oh God. Well, the show must kind of go on, right? Okay, so it's your gay best friend, also known as JJ, and Janelle's trying to come back. Let's see if we got those audio issues together, because this is a live show. My God, today, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we can hear you. So I want to introduce my special guest this evening, my Aquarian sister, Lee Janel, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, so you have your wine glass tonight. What do you have in your wine glass this evening?
Punch.
I know that's right. Is that Jack Daniels or Jim Beam? Oh, I like it. Well, I'm just having some Chardonnay. This is my wine glass. I named it Your Gay Best Friend. Cute, right? So, first of all, I just wanted to tell you all a little bit about myself and what I'm bringing to this IG Live. Well, I am JJ, also known as Your Gay Best Friend. I am a new YouTuber, and I'm trying my best to, spread my wings in many different places. I love to talk about pop culture. I love to talk, and if anybody knows me knows that I love to talk. And this is my special guest this evening, Janelle. I want you all to thank Janelle. Janelle has made the graphics to promote our show this evening, so I want everybody to give Janelle a round of applause, and then I'm going to give the floor to you, Janelle, to introduce yourself and see, why you're here.
Okay, so I'm a photographer, influencer. I do music. I pretty much do everything. And I have a voice, and I feel like I see both sides of the story. So I feel like me and you can make something great. Just in general, I like to talk and discuss,
Absolutely.
So,
great to know. Okay, so we're not even going to hold you guys any longer. We're going to jump right into the first subject. Quavo and Saweetie.
Look. So what do you think? What do you think,
Well,
Jay?
I think that Quavo was Ike, Saweetie was Tina, and Tina was trying to get the fuck up out of there, but Ike said no.
Okay, now, so who's Tina? Who's Tina and who's Ike?
Saweetie is Tina. Quavo's Ike.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I've been seeing on social media, everyone has been taking Quavo's side. This in general, and I understand.
Well, that's usually what happens. I've noticed when it comes to high bracket rappers. A lot of the women who would love to be with him will immediately take his side.
Right.
So that is something that I've noticed that happens a lot, especially only in the music industry. When it comes to the movie industry and the other parts of the entertainment industry, you rarely see that. But every time you go to the entertainment industry, it's like the rap industry, it's we're always going to believe the man, and then the woman is just clout chasing or whatever the case may be. My personal opinion about that is Saweetie is innocent, Sweetie is unproblematic. We all know the Migos get down. Period.
Right. Yeah. I feel
like okay. You have anything to add to that subject, Janelle?
Yeah, I mean, like I see a bunch of people online taking every like oh, I feel like I'm the only one not taking Quavo's side. Like
Oh, you're not
Lee
the only one, child.
Quavo.
You're not
Oh
the only
God,
one.
girl.
Because, I'm all about women. I stand with women first. So I'm going to believe the women's side of the story until I figure differently, right? I think that's, you only give
Right,
people the benefit of the doubt. We all know that women have been in plenty of abusive situations. We all know that it takes
right,
about seven unsuccessful times for a woman to leave an abusive relationship. And I guess that
right,
was one of those unsuccessful times, allegedly.
right. And he swung her around like a
He did.
merry-go-round.
It looks like
It
they were
didn't
like
stood there
fighting
like this.
beforehand.
You
It looks like they
know,
were
they
fighting before the elevator they even got in. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because she was already getting in. Quavo decided to follow her. You know what I mean? So it was like he could have left. He didn't have to get on the elevator. And she looked very emotional. Like she looked like just like the pouty girlfriend, you know what I mean? She was angry, like she was trying to beat his ass. She looked like
The
more so
fact
like baby don't go, low key. She looked like baby don't go kind of like, no, we're still
that
fast, we're
no, but
still
I
fast.
don't see it that way. I see it on his end because I think she was trying to leave. It looked like she was trying to get out of the elevator. She was trying to run
Mm-hmm.
off with the wrong shit, and then
Exactly.
he yacked her back in like you ain't going nowhere. But I will
Right.
say, when you looked at the camera, it kind of like made him look very guilty.
Right. And then he didn't even look back at her on the floor. He looked back at that
Right.
camera though. He was like,
He looked at the camera. He didn't look back at her on the
right.
floor. And then when he was holding the elevator door open, she kind of like struggled to get up. Why didn't he help
Right.
her up?
Exactly. That would have been over for me. First of all, if he gonna touch me in general, it's over. He ain't finna touch me and think
Well,
he's
we
finna get
just
off
gonna
that
have to.
elevator.
We're just gonna
Cause
have to
I'll be
stay tuned
I'll
on
be like,
that
hey,
topic,
cold
child.
blooded.
Because
Right.
as we know, developments just keep coming out every other day. So, what's the next subject that we're going to talk about tonight on Hot Topics?
Topics. You wanna talk about Lil Nas X.
So, what is your views on it? And then I'm going to go ahead and
Before we get started, hold on, okay? Make sure that because you know my man's phone don't be charging right. My phone for some reason you can't hear me on it. I'm just like, So yeah.
well, thank you to your
Hold
boo
on.
for letting you use your phone so we can get
Right.
this done today. Amen. So, what are your thoughts about the Little Nas X situation? I want to hear you go first, and then I'll finish. Okay, I guess I'll start. So, this week, Little Nas X came out with a music video for Montero, "Call Me by Your Name," and the video starts out with him in the Garden of Eden, and he's playing the guitar, and the serpent is on the tree trying to talk to him. He gets scared. He runs away. The snake winds up enticing him, and then guess what happens?
Hold
He
on.
goes down, and he's in the judgment hall. So as he's in the judgment hall, he goes ahead and I guess they kill him, and then he's flying up to heaven. As he's coming down from heaven, as he's flying up to heaven, he decides, you know what? I don't want to be there no more. Let me slide my ass down to hell. So he slides down to hell, and it was a really good pole work, by the way. He's walking, he sees the devil, you see the depiction of hell, and then he says, fuck it, and he starts grinding on the devil, giving the devil a lap dance, and then after he finishes giving the devil a lap dance, he goes behind the devil, breaks the devil's neck, and takes his crown, and clearly is reigning. So, I, my feelings on that Little Nas X situation is just like, leave that boy alone. Leave that gay man alone. Because when DMX was talking about "It's dark and hell is hot," nobody had anything to say about that. When Tory Lanez was on Demon Time, nobody else had anything to say about that. When Ozzy Osbourne was biting the head off of bats. Nobody had anything to say that. So it's just, at this point, I feel like people love to pick and choose what is godly and what is not godly and who's allowed to do it and who is not allowed to do it. So I feel like when it comes to artistic expression, you should just leave the artist alone. What are your thoughts on that?
For me, as a Christian, first I saw the video, I was like, okay, he's being the ultimate troll. He basically took 69's place of trolling, okay? But then when he had the 666 shoes, it was over for me. I was just like, boy, look, that's basically
Yes, but
God's.
I have a question, right? Because a lot of people seem to be like outraged about the devil shoe, but they also have an angel shoe. And there are devils and there
Yeah,
are angels. So what is the difference between wasting holy water and putting it in the bottom of a shoe than one drop, which is most likely there is not a drop of blood in there, because as we know, when blood hits the air, it oxidizes and it just kind of dries up. So we know that there's no blood in those shoes. We know that
right.
there is no holy water in
I
those
mean, it
shoes.
could be. We never know. But like for me, it's like okay. First of all, they shouldn't have made a Christian shoe. But then this nation from the early 1600s were built off of Christianity, so that's the norm. You know what I mean? That wasn't. That's always going to be the norm in school. Some
So,
schools, they have prayer,
oh my
but they
God,
shouldn't have done the shoe either way it go.
I forgot. I forgot. I got my Fox Beauty here with me. This is the Mocha Nude.
Yes.
Um, I was supposed to put this on at the beginning of the show and I totally forgot.
Okay, we're doing it now. We're doing it now.
Special shout out to my boy Gotti. Um, this is his from his lip gloss line. It is Mocha Nude at T Fox Beauty. So you guys could go on ahead to tfoxbeauty.com. Go ahead and make your purchase and let them know that I sent ya. All right, sorry about that interruption. Go
Oh
ahead.
wait, no, that's no. We promote. Get
This is my
on
second shout
PR.
out today because I filmed something
No,
earlier, but you guys will see that all later.
no,
Um,
no.
so yeah, I do feel like at this point, it's like they pick and choose who's allowed to do that stuff, and it shouldn't be that way, right? If it's wrong, it's wrong. You don't get to pick and choose when someone does it that makes them wrong, right? Because I
Yeah,
think a
I
lot
feel
of
like he went
people,
to the extreme though. I feel like the video was a trolling, okay, but then when you came out with the damn shoe and the 666 and the scripture on there, of course he was going. What do you expect gonna happen? All the Christians, like for me personally, that's God's op. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, get the shoe, yeah, go Lil Nas. But when I was even watching his interview with him, he kind of sounded like, to be honest, like a kid. Like he was like, yeah, and I just did this, and he sounded just like a kid almost. Like he really didn't. He wasn't caring. He wasn't thinking. He don't care. He's a kid.
I mean, well, after I had heard his explanation on why he had made the song, I understood a lot better, and as a gay man myself, I'm always being told, oh, well, you're gay, you're going to go to hell. So the fact that he sends himself to hell and he kills the devil, and a lot of people are letting that go like right over their head because they're also stuck on
Now,
him
if he would
giving
have
the
killed the
devil.
devil and then left the horns out, then it would have been different. But it's the fact that he was like, bitch, I'm the devil now.
Yeah,
But
I
me,
mean,
to me, it was trolling. That
I
was
just feel
trolling. It's when he came
it
out
was
with the shoe.
definitely, yeah. I mean, he did say it was trolling. He says,
Yeah,
since
bad.
everybody
Saying
says that
you
I'm going
won't
to
get
go
the
to hell,
money.
I'm just going to send myself there.
And I feel like he's like replacing 69. Like, have you seen how 69 tried to holler at him in his
Well, I feel
DM?
like there's a different set of trolling. Like 669 is just like
Mhm.
a serial troller.
Right, yeah.
And he's trolling because, he wants to get people to get a crazy reaction. But what I will say is that Little Nas X did not do that for the people. He did that for himself, and then he
For
responded
himself.
afterwards. So
Exactly.
I really don't know what to say. But what I will say, I guess, but what I could agree to is that okay, we all have free will. Jesus paid it for all of us to be able to do what we please. Jesus died for us to
Right.
have free will. So with that being said, let people be and just worry about what's
Right.
on your doorstep.
Exactly. Team mind your business. But my issues came in though. But I'm team mind my business. But my thing was when I started seeing other people though, like mock that I know personally to myself mock my religion. You know what I mean? Like Muslims do worse things. Like Muslims, they don't even let you be who you are. You know what I mean? They want to kill you. You know what I mean? And then I have people mocking and saying stuff like, "Oh, we can't. No short skirts. No blah blah blah. Oh, Christians. You know what I mean? Like that.
Pentecostal.
It's like everywhere you go, in general, in every religion, there's gonna be that big-headed know-all to try to tell somebody where they going, what they trying to do. That's just a person. You know what I mean? Just like every black person ain't a thug, every white person ain't a racist. You know what I
Agreed.
mean? And now they're labeling like the Christianity as, oh, we say you're gonna go to hell. That's not my Christianity. That's not what I believe in. You know
Right.
what I mean? So it was more so personal for me, not Little Nas. It was when people that I was surrounding myself with mocked something that I feel that was dear in my heart. God is my life.
Right.
That's my father. That's my father. Okay.
Hallelujah.
So when I just saw that, I'm like, I can respect you and understand your opinion. Like, cool, we can have a discussion, but you don't gotta keep attacking and attacking and attacking me. Now I just don't want to fuck with you no more. Like,
Right.
have your opinion.
I agree. I agree. And I also think, and I want to leave it off this way, just like the world isn't black and white, there's good and
Right.
bad, and we can't
Mm-hmm.
just always expect to talk about the good because there's bad. So if we always are praising God, we also have to realize that, hey, the devil is around. And
Yeah. Oh hell,
I
this is
think
Earth.
that's fair.
Okay. Yeah. This is
Yes.
Earth. Okay. So we're both wearing leopard print. We are. Are we?
We are. We're both
We
wearing leopard
are.
print. We came to party. We both
Yes.
have our wine glasses. We both. She's drinking something a little harder. I'm drinking something a little lighter. But
I don't think this
yeah.
is that hard. This
What
is
was the
full
next subject that
plate.
we were talking about? Because I know there was a surprise subject that I wanted to bring up. But
Yeah.
was it Derek Jackson?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Derek Jackson.
I'll let
Sadly,
you
was too
take
much
that
about
one, and
him.
I'll finish that too.
That's a job for him though. Like people are mad at him for cheating and saying all this shit. That's your fucking fault that you listening to this nigga and taking his damn advice. He is just a person like everybody else. This is a
Mhm.
job and a check for him. So of course he gonna sit up and say cheating is bad, cheating blah 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 blah. Of course, because he getting a check at the end of the day. It's a job for him, and that's your own fault for even listening to him and getting mad. What you mad for? He's getting a check because he deceived y'all.
I agree because there's a lot of YouTubers. I'm a new YouTuber myself, but there's a lot of new YouTubers that everyone has this like, oh, I'm an expert in this and I'm an expert in that, but nobody really
Right.
goes and vets these people out. So, even though you see this man, because let me tell you something, I've seen certain videos of him where he's sitting in the car and on the side there's a video and he's reacting to the video, but I
Right.
never followed him. I never, because I never sat there long enough to listen to him. I think I've maybe watched
Right.
one video of his. But the gag is that now it turns out that he was cheating on his
Right.
wife after he's telling
Right.
everyone to leave their husbands because
Right.
they're going to continue cheating. But now that he's in this situation, he is trying his best not to let his
Hold
wife
on.
leave him. But
Hold
it's
on, real
just,
quick. Hold on, while we talk about this.
no, you're
Hold on.
fine. I'll keep going. It's just really like weird because these people set themselves up. They truly set themselves up. Now I'm gonna go on my YouTube and talk about how I feel about the church and whatnot, but I'm not an expert. So just because someone's content is all the time about the same thing does not mean that they're an expert in that field. And I think that it's up to the people to realize that. Because I don't trust nobody. Like I'll give you a little inch and then see what's happening, and then why did you go get your cheese?
She was sitting there too. Yes. She looked like she was possessed. Like she was just
Yeah, I mean,
he was
I heard a different opinion, and I'm not sure who gave me this opinion, but I had heard a different opinion from someone else who said, well, maybe she went on that video looking the way she did because she never ever wanted him to look better by having his wife look good next to him.
right. So she
So
hid this whole
I'm
time.
not 100% sure. And then a lot of people are saying that he brought her on the screen knowing damn well that a lot of people were going to come for her because this is his arena. He knows the internet. He knows
Right.
how cruel people are. I know how cruel people are. So why would you subject her to that? What is your thoughts on that?
Right. Right. Well, I do feel like when you said that, I was thinking like, okay, that is kind of true. Like maybe like if my man did that to me, look, I would be sitting here with a fucked up wig on. I'll be sitting there like, yes, this is I'm the woman. First of
I
all,
think
that could never be me.
I
That could
think
never be me
a lot.
because
I wouldn't have
I
got
wouldn't
running the
have
video with him. I would have said, nah,
right.
nah.
So I would have left and leveled up. I would have been
Right.
someone. Well, Drake. I would have been Drake. Hey,
He got that YouTube money now,
right.
baby. Give me
Right.
half.
She looked like she was so numb. And everyone feels sorry for her, though. I mean, I don't feel sorry for her because I'm like, you know what your man was doing the whole time.
I don't
Like,
feel
and you
sorry for
sitting there.
anybody but myself. I will say, most people, you shouldn't feel sorry. You could feel a little bit of empathy. You could feel some understanding, but I'm never going to feel sorry for
Right.
someone. I feel like when people are sorry for other people, there's this thing where it seems like there's this like pity. So I'm never sorry, but I definitely understand. I have that
Right.
way of understanding and putting myself in somebody else's shoes to be like, okay, I could see why that would be that way.
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. And Janelle, you have any other topics you want to talk about?
Let me think.
I think there was like one more, but I didn't go through the list before I got on because I was doing so much before the show.
I already know you did it, but
We could
the
go back to it.
Grammys. The Grammys.
Oh,
Okay. Because Cardi B better come out pregnant. She better come out pregnant in the next 2 weeks
I
because she
mean,
was
well,
out of
well,
breath.
well. In Cardi B's defense, she did say that the suit was like 50 pounds heavy. Now,
Bitch, you shouldn't have wore the suit then. You should
what
have
I will
practiced before you got
say
on
is
stage.
she could have actually put some vocals on that mic because a lot of that was lip
Yeah.
singing. And
Right, exactly.
we're going to give Cardi the benefit of the doubt, right? Because Cardi B is a new artist. She is now finding her way. So now she's adding more choreo. She's adding more
Look,
visuals. So I'll give Cardi B, I guess, a few more months to see if she's going to be able to do all of it together. Because, baby, we're at
see,
the
I feel like she
Grammys.
don't have that. It's not that hard for her. Like, I feel like she's not even a songwriter. Like,
I
she's
don't
not sitting
think
all day in the studio
so.
coming up with the lyrics. All you gotta do is remember the lyrics. So you could be busting out, working out, and listening to the song. You
But
just
I
got
do
on stage
believe,
and
I,
worked.
I will tell you this, I do believe that that was her singing and writing that line. Once upon a time, and they told me I was ugly. Because that's what Cardi B
Right?
told me.
Yeah, yeah. I can
So
hear
she
her saying
definitely
that.
wrote that line. I don't know about everything else, allegedly.
Right, right, right. For real. Because
And then,
I really think Doja Cat should have won.
Doja. I'm on the fence about Doja. Like with Doja Cat, I've noticed that she's new. I hear some of her most like popular things that come out, but I'm not going to her album to listen to her whole album. Maybe I should give her a chance, but I've never been like, oh, let me go listen to Doja Cat's whole album the way I've listened to
Right. Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion's whole album. So I'm really not sure. But yeah,
Right. Megan Thee Stallion won because Beyonce, because she sing the
they
same
saying
songs.
that they're saying that Megan Thee Stallion carried the song WAP. And now when I think
She
about it and I
did.
go back and I hear lyrics, I'm like, she did.
She
And
was
I didn't think
dancing. She
about
was on
that. I thought
point. She,
I thought the song
she
was
was on
great
point.
as a whole. But then when I was like, they're like, listen to the lyrics. Who was better? And I'm like, gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Meg.
Right. That's facts. So maybe next year she'll win. Maybe I hope she changes up her style some type of way because I can't keep
Yeah,
listening
well, like I
to
said, she's still
pussy that
finding
pussy that.
herself, so maybe she can get some conditioning training so she can be able to dance and rap at the same time. But what I will say, the
Right.
baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the
Right.
control,
Hit.
the
Hit.
control, the control. You know how many rappers cannot spit their own lines? You know how many
Right.
rappers take like 10 different takes just to get one verse because they're trying to jam so much in there? What I love about the baby was that he was able to articulate and control, and he used his
Right.
breathing. He got every word out on his own song. Now that's
But then
respect,
again, though, his wording is like real easy though. Like yeah,
right? But it's
yeah, da da da
fast.
da da
But it's
da
fast,
da
and
da
he
da.
could still. It's fast,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But you got
Right.
people
Yeah.
like Cardi B. Once upon a time, and they told them that was ugly,
Right.
and then, like you can't even do that in one breath.
Right. That
So,
is true. That is true.
so yeah.
Cardi B.
Shout out to the baby.
Right. Look at you. Try to shoot your shot. Try to shoot your shot. You
I'm
should
sure
live
it's
there.
never
Get
happened
get.
in town. I'm sure it's never happening.
Have you
He ain't
seen
gonna
the Real
snap.
Housewives?
It's going to be no sweetie situation in Quavo with me. There's no way I'm with Tina at all.
KO. Have you seen the Housewives?
The
Okay.
Housewives of Atlanta, I have not, like, I have to catch up on it because I kind of gave up on it, to be completely honest with you. But I do see in the news that Jen Shaw from Salt Lake City got arrested while filming because of fraud. What
I
about
didn't
that?
know that. That's ooh. I'll be
Oh,
watching
how you
that
get
one.
arrested while you're filming? Girl, that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. You couldn't wait till I get home. You got to come at work.
Listen,
Not everybody got.
from somebody that has been arrested twice before in my life, I will say the first time it was all my fault. The second time it wasn't my fault. Nonetheless, both times were super embarrassing.
I ran the first time when I worked at this club. The cops bust through the door. I ran. I was like, bye. I don't work here.
Mm-hmm. So now we got about like 5 minutes left of the show. So I just wanted to thank everybody for coming today. I
Mm-hmm.
do want to celebrate because New York State has legalized recreational marijuana as of yesterday. So we can get high wherever, whenever. However, you cannot leave your house
Yeah.
with more than 3 ounces. So know that. I wanted to thank
All
everybody for
of
being here tonight. This is our first show. Nonetheless, even with the little kinks and tinks, it was successful. Janelle, I want to thank you so, so much for being here. Please let the people know how they can follow you. Please let the people know how they can support you in any way. Go right on ahead. And I've already like kind of sent you to some people. I think it was Dewana. She's in the
Oh,
comments. I've sent you to Monizzle. She's in the comments. I rock with
hey,
them real heavy.
Monizo.
So you can go ahead and follow them back. They're super cool.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
told
I'll
them a
follow
little bit
everyone
about
back.
you.
Okay. My name is She is Lee Janel. I'm a plus size model. I'm a photographer. I started in this game with doing music. I'm an executive producer. I help songwrite. I'm a content creator. I pretty much PR, public relations, AR. I pretty much do everything because the more hats you wear, the more money you keep in your damn pocket. Okay.
I know that's right. And I'm JJ, also known as your gay best friend. I have a YouTube. My link is in the bio under my Instagram page. You can click it, it'll take you right to the page. I do have a video that is going to be uploaded tonight, which is a story time. And then I'll also be uploading this to the platform for those of you who have missed it. I want to thank everybody for being here. Special shout out to She is Lee Janel, my Aquarius sister. Thank you
Oh,
so
but shout
much.
out to
Thank you so much
JJ.
for pushing me to be
Shout
here.
out
Thank
to
you so
JJ
much for
for having me
supporting
on
me.
here.
Thank you so much for making the graphics for
Yeah.
me. I know we have a list,
Yeah.
but I want you here. I want you back here next week. You're going to be my
Yeah.
special guest again next
Yeah.
week. I plan to do this
Yeah.
every Thursday night from 8:30 to 9. We all know that people have a very small
Attention spans.
thank you for correcting me because you know me, I
Look, I
say it
caught you
out.
now.
I'm
Don't
telling you,
slip up
editing
now.
helps me so much because live is too much. Miss Day, I also want you to
Oh,
follow Miss Day in the comments.
yeah. She's so sweet.
She's
Thank
another business
you.
owner. She's awesome. She sells jewelry, women's jewelry, men's jewelry. And Janelle is a spokesperson, and Janelle is also influencer, so she will be more than happy to help you out and promote
Yes.
your products. Me too. Now, until next time, I want to thank everybody for being here. Special thanks to you, Janelle, again. Thank you to
Thank you.
everybody that's in the comment sections that came, that commented, that sent hearts. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, this gets bigger and bigger as we go on. And until next time,
Yeah.
see you later.
Peace
Mwah,
and
mwah, mwah, mwah,
love.
mwah.
Thank you,
Ting.
JJ, for having me. I appreciate you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yes.
It's my
See you
pleasure,
later.
Janelle. Anytime. And also, while we have a minute left, I wanted to say for my next show, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to make a custom wine glass for you, and then I'm going to package it up and send it away. Now, this is just going to be a giveaway. Okay, so I haven't really gotten the instructions and everything together yet because this is spot on because you know me, I'm spot on. So
Mm-hmm.
next week
Aquarius.
we will have a little mini giveaway. I will let you all know this week in on the page how it's going to work. And until next time,
Bye, y'all.
bye.